I don't really have that many books. I'm determined to read that one, okay? I don't need it. Okay, I guess that's just how they're going. This is not a bookish things video if I don't redo my Kindle case. Should have probably just gotten a large. Ooh, that one's a good one. Literally me trying to unhaul books and I'm literally like, oh, finding an excuse to keep them. I'm just not gonna do it, okay? I'm just not doing it. But I need more stickers. I don't need it. Unfortunately, so that's kind of annoying. Kind of organize all this. I think it's been over a month. Why does this look so incredibly crooked right now? Hello you guys, welcome to another bookish week in my life. I guess that's what I'm gonna like title this video. I'm not exactly sure. I just knew that I had some bookish things that I wanted to do and I just wanted to take you along with me this week or for however long it takes me to film this video, because usually it takes me, you know, a good month to get through these videos to do all the bookish things that I want to do. So I decided, let's see, I wanted to take you along. Like I said, literally I've already said these things. Like I said, I have a few bookish things that I want to do today or just do in general. Okay, so what I've been doing lately is I have a lot of like bookish content I need to do, as well as like just things in general that I want to get to. So what I'm first gonna do actually, okay, so I have been making to-do lists for myself because it helps me immensely. Okay, it helps me so much. I have one just like general to-do list of like just daily things that I need to do, and then I also have a content planning to-do list that I always use my iPad for. I'm also currently filming a video reading vlog that I don't know if you'll see before this one. I have no idea. I'm currently reading Offside for that video by Avery Keelan. I think that's how you say her last name. This morning while I'm like doing some stuff, I've been listening to the Fantasy Fangirls podcast of like the Onyx Storm deep dive. Absolutely love that podcast, and like listening to all their thoughts and everything like that helps me really put everything into perspective. But yeah, I have some like content and stuff like that I need to do for like my Bookstagram, obviously my YouTube, and like on TikTok and stuff. I'm really trying to grow my TikTok because why not? I like to be really funny and stupid on there, so I figure why not try and build it, you know what I mean? Also, what else did I want to do? I also want to unhaul some books. So I'm gonna put that in my general to-do list, not on my content one, even though I am going to film the unhauling process. But I just want to like put it on my general to-do list because that is something I just want to do. Unhaul books. And these are going to be books that I literally don't ever think about, don't need to keep on my shelves or my TBR, or I have a whole basket of books too, like under my nightstand, of books that I never reach for, touch. Some of them are like educational ones that I will not get rid of. Like one of them, or actually I think like 3 or 4 of them are like sign language books. We're gonna go through it. I don't need to explain it now. So I put that on my to-do list. So the one I have on my phone is a generalized to-do list. So like if I am out somewhere or doing something, I can like look at this and be like, okay, what do I need to do this week? And it's all weekly, okay? So I give myself the whole week, okay, to get these things done. My weekly planning for my content, what I do is I always have it on my iPad, and I put week of, this is just like a cute little template that I got. Pretty cute. What is this called? Notability? There we go. I use Notability for it because it's just easier. I don't know when this video is going to be out, so this could be like a whole month after I've filmed this that you'll be seeing it. Maybe not. I hope not, okay? Because the whole point of me doing this is so that I can stay on track and keep getting videos out for you guys. And I put my top priority on this as content. And so let me tell you the little hack. The little hack to my weekly planning to make sure that I actually get things done and stay motivated is what I do is I don't put the days that I need to get the stuff done. Oh no. I will write in, so this is from like last week, right? This is my last week one. And so instead of writing in the days that I needed to do it, I wrote the days that I actually completed the task to kind of see like which days I'm like able to be most productive, or like what, you know what I mean? Just like that helps me out better. And then like I write the actual to-do list, and then my daily action / habit that's over here in this, I will write down the amount of times that I need to post on a social media platform. So like since I'm trying to grow my TikTok and my Instagram, my Bookstagram and stuff like that, my YouTube, we'll write down my daily action like / habit of how many times I want to post that week, and then I will make a little scratch. I'll X it off for when I actually completed that many times. And obviously if I didn't complete the task entirely, then I don't like check it off all the way. So like last week I wanted to post 2 times on Instagram. I only ended up posting once on Instagram, so I only got to like check off 1, and I didn't check it off entirely on the whole thing, right? And then my TikTok I posted 3 times, so like, You know what I mean? And I started the how many pages I read in a week, but I actually didn't finish that because I forgot. So I'm gonna try that again this week, and hopefully my reading week will be more interesting, because honestly, going through, I was like, good thing I forgot, because this reading week was so not interesting. It literally, like, I was reading like 2 books the whole entire week, which was not fun, not interesting. Anyways, so my to-do list this week. Okay, what am I gonna do? Okay, so what I'm first gonna do, sorry, everything's a mess. So what I'm first going to write is how many times I wanna post on my social medias. So I think this week what I'll do is, because I posted 3 times on my TikTok last week, I'm gonna try again this week for 3 times. And then since I didn't post on my Instagram twice last week, I'm gonna attempt again to do twice this week, just so that like maybe I can like get some type of consistency. All right, and then now usually what I do is like we'll focus on like what videos need to be worked on or things like that. So also another thing I'm gonna do is do what I read in a week, or how many pages I read in a week, which is gonna be a TikTok and Instagram post. So like that should also help me out, you know what I mean, with the whole posting. So it's like I have to do it this week so that I can post it. I usually actually do it Monday through Sunday, so I wouldn't actually even get this up this coming week, but it's more of like just working on it so that I can post it the following week and stuff like that. And then I need to continue editing Onyx Storm vlog, because I'm still working on that video. That video is taking me forever to edit. Well, granted, the type of video, obviously it makes sense that it's taking me forever to edit, because it's just the type of video, it always takes me forever. Like I have to go through all of the footage of the non-spoiler stuff, and then I have to like cut out all the spoiler stuff and then go in and edit all the spoiler stuff. So it takes a long time. It's like editing 3 videos in one. So I had planned a Kindle video from last week, which actually I could film this week. I'll be able to film that. So let me film Kindle video. And I don't ever like really want to give myself too many things to do, because then it just like doesn't work out. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I don't want to like plan too many things where I feel like extremely overwhelmed. But that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna have this here. And I don't ever plan out what TikToks and or Instagram posts I'm gonna make. I usually like do that day of, or like whatever I'm feeling, because everything I want to be like very genuine and what is the word? Like organic in a way, if that makes sense. I want everything to feel super organic. So it's like I don't want to like have it planned and be strategic. I want it to do like what I'm feeling. I feel like it performs better, obviously, when it's like more of like what I'm feeling in that time, where I'm just like, instead of like planning out like what I'm doing. And then also let me write down film bookish video, which I can kind of check off because I'm starting video, and then I write it on the Monday time slot. So I started it. I feel like that, just like that way of planning helps me. If I have a to-do list to do for the week for my content, and then I post it or write it in the days that I actually did it, I feel like it helps me feel more accomplished, because then it's like, okay, well, like this first week I ended up only being able to do everything on like a Thursday and a Friday, just the way my work schedule like worked out. I've been trying it this way for a few weeks, and I actually like it like this a lot better than just like writing out and then planning it on the days that, or trying to plan the days that I do it, because I just feel like I'm not successful if I don't have the time to do it on that day. Anyways, that's it for this. Hey guys, it's the next day. I actually got some book merch here in the mail that I'm actually gonna open for you guys, but I actually was gonna like make a TikTok while I was opening it. So you guys are gonna watch me film this TikTok of opening it, so you'll see it. And then maybe like I'll post a little clip of the TikTok and stuff like that on here. I don't know. Anyways, you guys are gonna watch me make a TikTok of this. You're gonna ignore this background, first of all, okay? Because it's all a mess. Everything in my life is always a mess. Let's just be for real here, okay? But yeah, we are going to do a little unhaul. Well, not an unhaul. We're gonna do a little opening and unboxing, okay? So I'm gonna make a little TikTok. Like I said, I don't need to tell you 600 times. Hello, you guys. Welcome to another little haul, okay? This is book merch haul, okay? And let me tell you, there's nothing better to me than book merch, okay? Well, actually, that is a lie. I just lied straight to your face. There are things better, like books. But this is a good one. This is a good second, okay? So I actually ordered the Embroideries Emmy collaboration. As you guys saw, literally just got 2 things, but the stuff is massive, okay? Yeah, like stuff is actually massive, and it is definitely my fault. I do think I need to stop ordering things in an extra large and just start ordering them in larges, but I don't like it when my clothes are like super tight, you know what I mean? I already wear like medium-sized tops, so like I'm like, oh, if it shrinks, it's gonna fit like a large because it's, you know, the type of material. And who knows, maybe once it does wash, like it will shrink a little bit. It's happened with a few of my other shirts, so like I should be okay, but I don't know. And then I'm hoping that this one will shrink too. I like everything to be oversized. I don't like things to be super fitted on me. I like to be like comfy and cozy, but like more recently I've kind of realized I'm like, yes, it's massive and comfy and cozy, but like it's a little bit too massive, and if I had gotten like a large, it would have still have been comfy and cozy and massive, but like a little less massive. You know what I mean? I don't think you really care. That's my little update for that. Now there was something else I was going to update you guys on, something else I was going to talk about with you. I literally have no idea. Anyways, okay, so I'm just gonna go then, and I'll see you guys when I guess I remember. So hey guys, it has actually been quite a bit since I've updated this vlog. I literally don't remember the last thing I said to you or what was the last thing we did. But anyways, I wanted to unhaul some books with you guys just because they're books like that I don't ever read. I don't think I'm ever gonna read them anytime soon. I also just like have books downstairs on my other bookshelf that are like hidden, that like I know that I don't necessarily want to keep, ones that I didn't really like. So yeah, so I'm gonna unhaul some. I'm only gonna do what I have over here right now. Also ignore the mess, okay? Like these are clothes that I have to list on Mercari and stuff too. I have books here. Also Peep, the American Girl book that I'm not gonna get rid of because I was obsessed with American Girl dolls when I was little. That has nothing to do with this video. I was obsessed with American Girl dolls. And so my grandma like recently just got me that book, like I think like in October or something. She was like, oh, I saw it and I thought of you. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm not gonna get rid of it because, well, first of all, it holds like a special place in my heart of nostalgia of the fact that I used to love American Girl dolls. And then plus I want to have kids. So I think it'd be nice to have that, especially if I have a daughter. I'm gonna unhaul some books. So like this little basket here, like I just like keep this like underneath here just because it's like I didn't have anywhere else for these to go. First book, The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I'm gonna just unhaul this one because it's so tiny. Like this is like tiny. Okay, so this is like a little, probably still smaller than an average book, but like mini paperback. So I'm gonna unhaul this one because I know I will not read it solely because it is a mini paperback. I don't know why it came that way. My mom got that for me for Christmas like years ago, and she was like, that's just the way it came when I ordered it. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm not gonna get rid of this one because I don't know, like I haven't read it and I've had it for a while. I might read it. It's not that long of a book. Anyways, okay. Heaven Looks a Lot Like a Mall. Never by Wendy Mass. I've heard of her, but I'm gonna just get rid of this because I, first of all, don't know anything about this book. This is like a young adult book. I don't know. So, I mean, honestly, like, seems kind of interesting, like, from the back of it. Maybe actually I'll hold off because maybe I'll read it just to see, like, what, like, start reading it to see what it's like. Because it's, like, written very weirdly. I don't know, like, that's the way it's like structured. Very weird. I don't know. Literally me trying to unhaul books and I'm literally like, oh, finding an excuse to keep them. Okay, I do have this Amy Schumer book that I am gonna get rid of. Haven't touched it. Was reading it. You can see where my little post-it note is, and then I stopped and then I never continued. I'm just gonna get rid of it because I don't need it. Angels in America. I do have, this is the complete edition. I had to read it for school. It was like good. Like I enjoyed reading it obviously for school, but like it's just not a book that I'm gonna like continue reading or go back to. I think I only had to read the first part for school. I don't think I ever actually read the second, but no, it's just like definitely not a book I would go back to just because it's like not my style. It's just not my book. You know what I mean? Although the cover's bent, so love that. And when I say school, I mean college. Like I had to read this in college. Beautiful Outlaw. This is a book my mother-in-law actually gave me, so I'm not gonna get rid of this. This is my father-in-law's book. He published it. And then I'm gonna get rid of this because I've never read it. It's an Ellen DeGeneres book, my point, and I do have one. I don't know. I'm not gonna keep that. Don't need it. These are American Sign Language books, and I think I'm gonna keep these right now because I've always said I wanted to learn sign language. And I think I just need to like, yeah, and these are just like books that like help you like learn it and like everything. So I think I'm gonna keep that. This is another book that I had for school, college, Acting for the Camera. It is all dusty. I haven't read it in so long. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna keep it though. My mom gave me this when I was 18. I don't need to keep it. Like, I don't think I've ever actually looked at it. And then a book about Shakespeare. This is also a book that I had for school, which one of my professors actually gave me this book, and I don't need it. I don't need it. Well, I guess that was better than what I thought. Yeah, I got rid of most of the stuff in here. So that's nice. Yeah, so I'm getting rid of some of those books. And that's that. Okay, and then I do have some downstairs on my bookshelf, which I'll do at a different time, just because, I don't know, I'm not gonna do them now, I guess. I don't feel like it. I have some other work, I have other work I need to do, and my computer was updating, and I'm pretty positive it's done updating now, and I really need to get to it. I was just doing this so that I could fill the time between those instead of just sitting on my phone. I also need to upload all of these to Mercari. So many things. Guess what? Guess what? You probably guessed it. It's weeks later. So many weeks later. Please forgive me too with this mic. I am still trying to like figure it out, because sometimes like holding it in certain positions makes it sound funny, and sometimes it does pick up like outside other things. Like right now there is someone using a leaf blower. One of the landscaping people at my apartment complex are here, and I don't know if you could hear that. I hope you can't. Michael's also downstairs playing video games, so please forgive me if you can also hear them. I figure since this is more of like chill-ish type of vlog, or just bookish things type of vlog, it's not that big of a deal. Actually, what I'm doing right now, but I thought I would take along with you guys, is picking out like my spring TBR. So I don't really love doing TBRs. I don't love doing TBR videos, as you guys probably know if you've been here for a while. So these are the books actually left from the past season, like winter-ish TBR, that I actually, almost dropped them all, that I actually haven't read. And it's only 4. Like that's 4? 5. I miscounted. It's actually pretty good. Honestly, that's pretty good. So I don't think I'm going to keep these on there. The only reason this one actually is on here is because this is actually a previous read of mine. This is a 5 stars that I kept meaning to do like the full on, like, because I wanted to do like rereading my 5-star reads, like full spoiler reviews and reading vlogs of them. I just like haven't gotten around to rereading this one, and I'm gonna keep this one on my spring TBR right now, but I don't know if I'll actually get to it then. And then the other ones I have on there is Everything We Never Said, which is by Sloane Harlow. I actually might keep this one on there because I've actually been kind of thinking about reading it recently. I might keep this one on here, just haven't gotten around to it. The Way I Am Now, which is the sequel to The Way I Used to Be, and I figured I'd probably just read it right afterwards, so I might keep that one on there, which I probably will. This one, Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros, I will not be leaving on there. I have just finished reading. The video should be out before this one, honestly. I don't even know when this one will be out or anything like that, but I read The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros. You guys, I have never been so emotionally distraught or destroyed over a book. I have never sobbed harder. I have genuinely never cried so hard while reading a book. And I just like can't do that to myself again for a little while. Okay. I've heard this one is not as sad as that one, but I just don't think I can do that to myself. So I won't be. I am going to put that one back on my TBR shelf just because I'm just not going to do it. Okay. I'm just not doing it. And then The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. Yeah. This one, again, this is a one that has been on my TBR for so long, you guys, so freaking long. And I just have never gotten around to reading it. So I think I'm going to put it back on my shelf, but I think I may have a video idea where I'm going to use it for. I'm not too sure. I do have a few video ideas, but not like I said, I literally said nothing about this. I am lying to you. Oh yeah, I also forgot that my air conditioning was on. I hope you didn't hear that. It just like literally turned off. I turned the air off because I don't need it on anymore, but literally turned it off. I hope that sounds better now. Hope there isn't like just a slight hum in the background. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh yeah, about this book. I'm going to put it back on my shelf, but I think I do have a video idea for it, so I don't know. Anyways, let's get to my actual picking out my TBR. So I am actually, like I said, I'm going to leave The Way I Used to Be, Everything We Never Said, and then The Way I Am Now on my TBR for like springtime. Okay. And these are books I just like kind of like want to read in the spring. Like, it's just like, I don't have to read them. They're not things that like I'm like determined to read. It's just kind of more of like, oh, okay, like these like things like remind me, I guess, of spring, or like give me that like summer, spring, warm weather vibe, you know? So that's what I'm going for. Things that like feel super cool and magical, you know? Okay, first one I know that I'm going to do is, not that one, In the Weeds. What's her name? BK Borson. Okay, this is the spring book. the one that takes place in spring. I absolutely want to read this in this spring so that I can continue reading the rest of the books like in season. And so like when I make my summer TBR, I'll definitely be putting mixed signals on there. So hopefully I will read it. I'm determined to read that one. Okay. Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I have had this one on my TBR for about a year now. And so many people love this book, but then also a lot of people don't like it because it's like really slow and it's a cozy fantasy. I read The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst, which is also a cozy fantasy, and I actually really, really enjoyed it. So I think I may enjoy this just because like knowing that it's a cozy fantasy, knowing that like, okay, not like a lot is going on, but like enough, that I think I can entertain it. So I'm going to do Encyclopedia of Fairies, which I'm hoping to, and then like I can get the rest of the series if I end up liking it, because the other ones are out right now and I just love the covers of them. They're just so pretty. So yeah, anyways, there's that one. Also, okay, I also have this stack here, right? This stack on the floor because they didn't fit on my shelves that I want to get to. So 2 of them actually is Catching Feelings. I don't like, I personally don't watch baseball. My husband loves baseball and he was a baseball player and stuff like that, but it's baseball season. Okay. I think opening day just happened, or at least from when I'm filming this clip, literally opening day has literally just kind of happened. So The Art of Catching Feelings by Alicia Thompson. I'm excited to read this. I actually did not realize that she wrote With Love from Cold War. Oh, Cold World. Cold War. Anyways. Yeah. So this is cool. Fun one. Okay, also cowboy romances. Shit and Saddled. I have been wanting to continue this series for so long. Okay, like I have been like eyeing the books and like wanting to read them. So I'm gonna put this one on my TBR because I really, really want to read them as well. Part of me also wants to put Lost and Lassoed on there, but I'm not because I want to like read that one first, right? Okay, and then also, okay, I want to put Beg, Borrow, Steal on there because this one I think takes place over summer, right? So it's like they're both teachers and they're on their summer break or something like that. I think. Yes. At the start of summer. That's what it says on the back. Yes. So at the start of summer. And I feel like maybe at the end, like kind of right now it's April when I'm filming this. I don't know when this will be up again, like I said. And April in North Carolina, like where I live, is usually like the flux time of like when it could be like 80 degrees and then sometimes drop back down to 60 degrees. So I feel like maybe at the end of April, like May-ish, like this will be a good book to read to kind of get me in like that summer mood. And then as well as, all right, you guys, Lights Out by Nabessa Allen. I've never read, okay, I have, but I haven't at the same time. I've read a dark romance before, but it was a baby dark romance, okay? So it was Hooked by Emily McIntyre, which is the Never series or the After, I don't know what it's called. Whatever series that she writes that are like, not retellings, but like dark retellings of Disney fairy tales. Okay, that's the only dark romance I've read. I've heard good things about this one. And I kind of just want to like dip my toes. I kind of just want to see what it's all about because I have seen videos about this. I've seen videos and the videos are funny and I think I'm just going to stop talking about it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Any other books? Another one I think I'm gonna do. What other one? I feel like a novel love story might be a good one because like the little flowers on the front. Maybe. You know what? I think as well. I'm trying to figure it out, really. I don't know. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's get an even 10. Okay, let's get an even 10. Let's pick one more. I'm trying to figure out which one. Should I do like a fantasy or should I do like another romance? I'm trying to think because I have some videos like planned out of like what I want to read, but I may not get to them. Like that's the thing. Like because of work and everything like that and how long it takes me to like edit videos and everything, I just sometimes cannot make all the videos I want to make. And so sometimes it's really hard. I'm trying to think. Let's do Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez because I've heard amazing things. I really did enjoy Part of Your World. I read the first one and that one, everyone like loves this book. Okay. And I genuinely did enjoy the girl in the first, or she is in the first one. She's the best friend of the girl in the first one, Brianna. And I did enjoy her. I think that's it. That's what we're going to do. Those are the ones. Okay. Those are it. I am going to put these back on my shelves. These actually can go down here. Let's see. Where can I put you? I can put you here, even though I hate that they don't are not the same size. Will this one fit in here? No, it won't. Okay. Oh, that one fits in there. Perfect. And then let's see, will he fit? No, probably not. Okay, we're just gonna pop you right in here like that so that you're not still all sitting on the floor. Oh wait, are they even gonna all fit? They might not. That's tragic. Tragic. Okay. Perf. Oh my god, they all fit. Love that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's go over what books I have on my spring TBR. All right, we have Lights Out by Navessa Allen. Very excited for that one. We have The Way I Am Now, which, like I said, I don't know if I'll actually get to, solely based on if I'm going to reread the first book in it. And then Everything We Never Said. This is one that I've been like kind of wanting to read for a while. I love the concept of it. Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. Beg, Borrow, Steal by Sarah Adams. I am so excited for this one actually because I loved Practice Makes Perfect and When in Rome. And I just love Sarah Adams' writing. She's so fun and just silly and goofy. And sometimes it's just what you need, okay? Swift and Swaddled by Lila Sage. And then also, you guys are probably wondering, Taylor, why don't you have any like mystery thrillers or anything like that on there? That's because those are genuinely like when I'm mood reading, like genuinely mood reading those. I sometimes get the want to read a thriller just to kind of like have a palate cleanser in between. And that's when like I'll pull from like back down there from when I want to read them. We have The Art of Catching Feelings, Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. Oh, well, not me starting another series. And then In the Weeds by B.K. Borson. And then lastly, The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. Ah, cool. Okay, those are all the books. All the books on my spring TBR. So get excited that I'll be reading those probably in videos. Maybe, actually. I don't know if any of those... Actually, I do know. I do know some of those will be in videos, but I just don't know when those will be out or when they'll be happening. So you could have already seen them. If you haven't, then if they're on my channel, I'll definitely like put like the little cards up there if they are on my channel already. And if not, then you'll just have to wait and see. Get excited. It's actually been a few days since I've last updated this vlog, and Michael's downstairs playing video games, by the way, so if you hear him, just ignore him. Yeah, I got my coffee here and I filmed a reading wrap up a few days ago, and I actually, like I said, I keep saying in this video, I literally don't know when this is gonna be up. I filmed a reading wrap up, so all the books that were like the physical books that I read in that are right here. And I have to figure out which ones I'm gonna like put downstairs on my pretty bookshelf and which ones, or like on my pretty bookshelf, and then like I have the little slot underneath for like books that I liked but like don't really like love that much, you know what I mean? Figure out which ones need to go there, which ones need to go over here on this bookshelf. Ugh, everything. But I'm gonna do that super quick, kind of go through everything. I don't really have that many books. This one, I don't know. Okay, this one needs to go downstairs. I don't know about this one. This one needs to go on my pretty bookshelf because the first book in this duology is downstairs on that shelf, so it just needs to be with its partner. Can go downstairs on that little bottom shelf. Okay, this one has to go downstairs because it has to go on my 5-star reads shelf. Ooh, the sequel to this one is on my 5-star reads. This is not a 5-star reads though. I really do love for them to all be together though. Okay, this one stays up here. This one will stay up here. This one can probably go downstairs. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't like love it. This one can stay up here. This is a fantasy book I really liked, and honestly it can stay up here because I do have a little fantasy section up here. A thriller that can go down there. I really liked this one too. This one can probably stay up here. I just don't have a spot for it, unfortunately, so that's kind of annoying. This one is going to stay up here because its sister book, the first one in the series, its sister is up here. Its sister book is downstairs, so I feel like actually I'm going to keep this one up here because this is a hardback and then the sister book is a paperback, and it's also one of my 5-star reads, so I'm not going to keep it with it. Oh, this one obviously has to go downstairs. This has to go on my 4th one shelf. The sister book is downstairs. This was not a 5-star read. Its sister book is a 5-star read. I'm gonna keep it up here, I think. And then this one I liked, but I didn't like love. Like, it's not one that I feel like I'm gonna gravitate to like pull out of my shelf, but like I don't want to like get rid of it, you know? So I think I might put that one downstairs. And then this one I love. I think I'm gonna have to, I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it up here for right now. And then this one, okay, I'm gonna keep up here for sure. Keep up here. Yeah, so this is the shelf that I have up here. It's not very organized. It's the obviously like, you know, like there isn't like I don't have much space for my books up here. I definitely need another like shelf, or I just need something. I kind of want to get some floating shelves maybe. Sorry, I keep having to adjust the camera just to get the best angle. I want to maybe get some floating shelves. I'm not too sure, but I don't know where I'd even put them. So that's another problem for another day. Let me figure out where I want to put all of these too. Oh, I know I put them up there, but now I just need to take them down. Okay. So young adult, young adult, young adult. I have a little section over here that I'm gonna put them in. Perfect. They just fit. And then these two don't really fit the vibe of this shelf, but I might have to put them there. I think that's the only place they'll like fit. Actually, I'm lying to you. They're not gonna fit there. It's only the one. Doesn't even work there. Maybe put that one there along with this one because those are romances that I can just pop there. This is another romance that I love, but it's not gonna like fit anywhere. That's the sad part. And then Twisted Games, its partners right here. Guess that's just how it's going. Okay, I guess that's just how they're going. Definitely not the way I would like for it to be done, but I mean, it's gotta work with what I got. So, okay, I'm actually gonna go put this stuff downstairs. I'm not gonna take you with me. I feel like you don't need to keep seeing me put books on shelves. Oh my god, I just look like a hot mess. Sorry guys. And yeah, that's it for this clip today. Take a wild guess since how long it's been, or take a wild guess at how long it's been since I've updated this vlog. Months. Well, actually not months. I think it's been over a month. It's fine. Anyways, figured I would do 2 more things for this video that I was gonna do today because this is not a bookish things video if I don't redo my Kindle case, because I feel like that's just like a theme that we're always gonna do, right? That's just something we're gonna do from now on, and it's gonna be a whole thing. Okay, it's gonna be a whole vibe. Always dump and then let you choose with me. I don't know what vibe I want to go for though, because this one was more of like a just, I don't know what vibe I'm gonna go for. I need to get some more stickers, I think, but I have a lot, but I don't know what other ones I want to get. These ones, maybe I want to do more of like a pink. I always do pink. Maybe I want to do more of like a summery vibe. I don't know. I always do pink. Love pink. That one's cute. That one's, I like that one. I like that one. Like that one. I always like the ones with the flowers. Ooh, that one's a good one. That one's good. That one's good. Rather be reading. Wing ones. I'm not gonna do another 4th wing one, even though I love it. That one's good. Even though I've used that one before, but I don't care. I love this girl. Like, she's so cute. I'm not going to use her because I've used her I think a lot. That one's cute. Oh my god, I've never noticed this one. This one just has antidepressants and it's all just books on it. This one's also really funny. I guess maybe I've never read these ones either. Okay, yeah, these ones are all the like more like darker vibe or just like other aesthetic, you know. Book shopping, that one's funny. Book lover. This green one is super cute. I'm gonna have to do like a green vibe at some point. But I love the pink. I'm just obsessed with pink. I don't know why. I just like the aesthetic of it, I guess. Oh, this girl's cute. I'll put her on there, maybe. Ooh, this one's like has a little iced coffee. I like my books spicy and my coffee icy. Yeah, these are all like the darker vibe. Fallish. Okay, cool. That was actually way easier than I thought. Usually it takes me forever to pick what stickers I want to use, but I guess since I knew I wanted to do pink, let me take off the ones on my Kindle case. My Kindle case is so yellow, you guys. She's like so sun damaged and like dirty. Okay, yeah, these were pink ones, but since I just had them on there, I'm not gonna do that again. I'm just gonna put them on the bottom because I just used them. Put these back in here. And I need more stickers. Granted, I haven't even used like a quarter of those, I think, yet, anytime I update my Kindle case. But still, I need more stickers. I need more options. Okay? She's kind of cute. She's not like the cutest she's ever been, but like she's cute. She's got a pink theme, pink vibes, you know. And then all of these ones are just like a lot of words on them, so I felt like maybe it'd be like too many words. Well, that's it for my Kindle case. That was the quickest I think I've ever done that. And the very last thing I actually want to do in this video is kind of organize all this. I don't know if I said this for this video. I don't know. I'm filming multiple videos at once right now, but I kind of want to reorganize this bookshelf so that like maybe like I can have more like stacked up top and it just like look a little bit, I don't know, different. Like I kind of like the little stack. Like I like how these are all together. I think I want to like any of my series, you know, kind of just like have them kind of like that. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I think what I want to do, I know, like, do I want to like lay them flat like this, or if I want to like, you know, I don't know, because when I put the last one, because I do have the last one, I have it, so I may put that one when I'm like done, when I need it, you know. These ones too. Maybe. Oh, that looks better. I think that's better. Have those stacked up there so that I have a little bit more space. If I have another like, or maybe when I have, because I do have Jennifer Lynn Barnes's The Natural series, so maybe when I read that, because I do have that, I can have those over here too, so they all match. I don't know, there wasn't really much I guess to organize, because these ones I don't want to put over here because those don't match. Like these are all like young adult. Maybe that's all I really wanted to do. That wasn't very exciting, but I guess what I could do is switch things up. No, I'm just gonna leave it for now. I feel like that fits the vibe better. I feel like there's some books missing. I don't know, or maybe I left room because their partners are gonna come on the shelf. I don't know. No idea. Okay, I guess that was all I wanted to do. That was quite uneventful. I'm sorry. As I'm sitting here editing this video, I realized that I never finished it. I never gave you an outro, said goodbye, did any of that stuff. So here I am saying goodbye to you guys. I just want to say, like, thank you so much for one, watching this video, and two, putting up with me, because this video I filmed over the course of like 2 or 3 months, I think. I did not realize that I had started this video so long ago, so thank you for sticking around, putting up with me, doing these things. I love like watching other people's bookish videos, so I like being able to like do the bookish things like and put them in a video, even if it takes me a little while, because I don't know, I feel like it's fun and interesting. Like I don't know, I love watching people look at their books and just like organize them, you know what I mean? So yeah, basically that's it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social medias, as well as subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.